But also,
Yes.
I did meet other people out there.
Who else did you meet?
I met a guy.
Oh.
Shout out to this guy because he told me about a collaboration going on, and the following day, FD then dropped an announcement video in tandem with the release.
The
Kids of Immigrants.
Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up.
So they have 2 shoes coming with Nike.
Oh, is it?
Both Air Max Sunders.
Okay.
One purple, one more so a bit more orange. Technical vibes, zip up, super fly, almost like Spider-Verse vibes in terms of the netting and that feature. It's kind of technical almost.
Okay.
Or like X-Men 97-ish.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
The end credits.
Yeah, the lines and the grids, that kind of vibe. Obviously, Eman wouldn't know about it because all Eman watches is YouTube, as Bolu said previously. But it's okay. It's okay, Eman. Bolu's got size 16 feet and all you watch is YouTube. Moving on swiftly. So,
Michael,
back into the Kids of Immigrants collab.
You are in the hot sauce right now.
Hey, man.
Is this what we're doing today?
Hey, man.
Cool.
So,
As well.
the Kids of Immigrants collab. Now, we sent this group chat as soon as it launched.
Yeah.
And we said, what were our initial thoughts? So, let's just re-echo that for the people. What were our initial thoughts when we saw them?
Honestly, it didn't look like a Sunder at first when I first saw it.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait a minute, dog. There's something about what you guys have just done. Like it reminds me of like, you know, with the whole off-white philosophy with the off-white Nike 10 wheels, like deconstruction. And it's like, this is a real deconstruction of the shoe to a point where it doesn't look like what the GR is, but at the same time it does. Like this is what I take as like, a real collaboration with 2 different minds working on one silhouette and creating something new. So I'm definitely here for it.
What do you think, Eman?
I like the colours. Obviously, Sun Maxes aren't really my thing. But yeah, I'm just excited to see what comes of it. I like the story behind it, who the people are. I think the showcase has it come out already? Or it's coming out?
They dropped a bit of a video around it.
They spoke about it on the showcase.
It's coming, they spoke about it on the showcase, but it's coming out later this year, towards like 3rd quarter. So like September times, October times, I think, towards the end of the year.
So yeah. Pardon me. From what I saw, I'm just excited to see what comes of it. And yeah, that's it really.
So they have done Air Max 186 before.
Okay.
And that was the entry point with Nike from what I believe. And then this, as you can see here, is the follow-up.
It kind of looks like a 95.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused when it was like, it's a Sunder. I was like, Sunder where?
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I appreciate the manipulation of it.
100%.
It reminds me of like a Coral Studios Air Max 95. Obviously, the Coral Studios is more black, blue, and like the peachy orange type of thing. But yeah, it reminds me because of the gradient.
And this is the other colorway.
Yeah, that's dead.
I prefer the previous one.
Yeah, I prefer the purple, but I think the reason why I like the orange, it kind of gives it that kind of ACG kind of vibe. A little bit. I don't know. I feel like a terrainy kind of vibe with it. The purple one feels a bit more fly.
Fairs.
Or you could say a Gore-Tex Salehe type of vibe.
Talking about Gore-Tex, talk about purple.
Michael, the floor is yours.
The floor is yours, bro. This is just a podcast with Michael featuring the stockroom.
Well, guys.
Go on.
I said certain purple shoes.
So, Michael, we've got you here today to talk about the upcoming Gore-Tex Purple Sunder Max. We know that it's a shoe that you really favoured recently. How do you feel about the performance of the shoe, and where do you think it could take the brand?
We will be there. You see, when I saw it, I said, purple. Were we not just speaking about this a month and a little bit ago, maybe 2 months ago on a video? And I was saying there's only certain purple shoes that really minister to my spirit. Gore-Tex. I live in the U of K. That's why I invested in the bread fours in leather, because I live in the U of K. All right. We're seeing 3 seasons in a day. Sometimes hailstones as well. And now you're bringing me a Gore-Tex Sunder Max? Sign me up to the very top of the list.
In purple.
Purple, red, black. What did I say? We will be there. It doesn't matter.
I can't lie. When I saw the shoe, they cooked. I saw, because it came out, I saw it after I saw the orange one. Yellow? The sunset one.
The sunset one.
And I was like, because when they first obviously showed all the colours like last year, I was like, the pink that's all me.
Yeah.
But then seeing it, I feel like when Az held it,
I saw that.
and I said, I'm now seeing it on foot.
I think, what we're seeing is a sweep up.
Yeah.
I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but when you bring certain creps out of the archives, they don't boot the way the Sunder Max is booted.
Yeah.
The 98s, the TL 98s, they didn't get to breathe around as much.
But they yet to. Well, we're now seeing them.
Yeah, but like even the shocks were still a bit more recent. Because we had the 2017 rollout with the CDGs, and there was a bit of silence, and then some more shocks started coming into play gradually, and it was back in rotation. But the Sunder Max has been away for so long, and now that they're back, they're just booting. They just. Have you seen a bad one?
Sunder Max.
Now that you're on side, have you seen a bad one?
No.
And what about you?
I like them. I don't like them to buy them, but I just like the look of them, especially that purple one. It's really nice, and it was a really nice purple. They could have got it wrong.
They could have.
They could have.
And it's interesting how on both purples, bearing in mind, obviously, like the Kids of Immigrants collab is like almost like a technical purplish kind of color, and this is more like a mossy purple.
Yeah.
Both of them are still in their own right strong crepes.
The purple they got wrong was the force.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
how do you guys feel about, quickly before we move on to, I guess, the main-ish topic? How do you feel about the whole Nike Cult Classics collection and them bringing out a lot of these archival shoes back for 2024s and then obviously going on?
I think it's interesting.
I like the concept. I am not the biggest fan of their selection, but the concept makes sense.
Okay.
But it also kind of like ties into like what they were doing before with like, oh, you missed out this on Wednesday, and then like they just started randomly bringing back random cracks on like a random Wednesday on the sneakers app, and now they're doing it like deeper. Like, okay, this is things that people, not me, but people have wanted, and we're bringing them back for you guys, by us, for you, kind of thing.
I've heard there's more that they weren't showing on the stream.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That are way crazier.
Yeah.
But it's worth sitting on, kind of thing. So I'm excited. I'm intrigued. I think the only real thing is the price points of things is the only deterrent really right now. But you can't shift that around. The economy is where it's at, unfortunately, and it's like, yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that whole elephant in the room another time when it comes to Nike, because there's a lot happening with that company. Especially, I would like to think because right now it's one of those things where things will happen over the next couple of weeks, and a lot of stuff will become a lot more relevant. So we can wait on it now.
Also, within that showcase where they were showing the new stuff on the way, of course, you had Daniel Boizo, who's the co-founder of Kids of Immigrants, on there. And because like there were so many variations of the Air Max Sunder, them announcing the Air Max Sunder there, it kind of helped to move the story along. Yeah. And I feel like...
Yeah, it was a great time to bring it.
For sure. And I feel like even though it's still a Holiday 24 drop, so like a little later in the year, it's a thing where like now people are expectant. And where you have the, I guess, circuit breaker sort of situation with CDG, where they've announced it 2 years ago, well, not really announced it, but they've brought back the shoe in the manner that they have, and it really did well. It opened the door for then Nike to be like, all right, cool, who's the next collaborator bring on to continue the story? And testament to the work Kids of Immigrants are doing over in the States, because, yeah, man, it's a strong shoe.
Yeah, got strong 2 shoes.
Yeah, strong 2 shoes. And the follow-up of a pack, like, why, like, what else do we really need, you know? Yeah. And
Are their shoes Gore-Tex? Do you know?
No, I don't think they are. They're the standard scuba diving material. So I don't think it will be waterproof, but it'll be okay, you know. And it dries quite quick anyway, just as the nature of the shoe and having the CDG version.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. They're also wearing t-shirts.
Okay.
But I don't know if they're gonna do like a merch side of the drop as well
Probably
as.
will, yeah.
It'll be nice to see like a whole
I
package
feel like
of
it's
it.
going to be a whole Nike sneakers type of showcase thing.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I would like to see an in-person element from them as well. I don't know if it'll be accessible for us, but I'd like to still see it around their area and see what they can do. But yeah, overall, shout out to them. Shout out to Nike.
Shout out to Nike.
I think as much as there's a lot of flack that's being received right now on the Nike front that we will get into probably in another episode, I feel like people still forget how much Nike have done and the fact that they can go to their archives like this. It's like, we've said it multiple times, they're a victim of their own success. They've done so much good and so much innovation and so much forward thinking that now it's like, our archives don't even get that much love. And when we bring them back, people love them. So like, why not? But on the other hand, people are like, oh, well, we can't do that.
Yeah. A lot of people, some people can't do that because they don't necessarily have the nostalgia / reach.
They don't have the capacity.
Exactly, literally.
Yeah.
Some people don't have the capacity, and two, Nike can do that, and people be fed up. But people are fed up. It's like because of how successful they are, people want different, but that's what they have.
Yeah.
And that's what people like.
It's like they're used to it.
Yeah.
But they'd like something new. But they're not complaining as much because they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And then you get your New Balances and you get your what's it called? Your ASICS and your Sauconys coming through, who are offering them something different. And while like they might take them out of their spot, New Balance probably more so than the others. With like a Saucony, you grab a Saucony, but there's always that Nike that's in your corner of your eye.
Yeah.
I feel like New Balance probably have the best range shoe for shoe that will make somebody completely convert away from, for example, Nike, just because of the sheer range of what they've got going on. And with collaborators like JFG and like Salehe Bembury, bringing in people like on the high fashion side, Miu Miu and Ismiaki, and then like just having people that are generally making interesting stuff like
even
at product level.
when Joe was still there, a lot of the collaborations that he brought in
were so like important, like the bodegas, the store collaborations, community collaborations.
or
like,
even if we're going to like KITH, that side.
If we're gonna be real, he really did kickstart New Balance's upward cycle.
a serious shift.
Like, because when you obviously we know the whole process with shoes. When you're launching a silhouette or you bring back silhouette, it's always a collaboration. And the person controlling your collaborations is really the person who's going to dictate how well the brand is going to do over the next 3, 4, 5 years. And
Because you have to be forward thinking, you have to be working with the right people, be able to tip the culture in the correct direction, and also be able to dictate. Because I feel like sometimes brands want to use the culture without actually being able to dictate play.
Yeah.
So they're catching up all the time. If you can predict the culture and create the culture and dictate what's happening, all of a sudden the ball's in your court and you can control the narrative.
Even though that's really hard.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy.
Even ties in with something I was saying to one of my friends before, this is completely off topic, but it's like I feel like when it comes to like cultural waves or things that are happening, I feel like if big brands are now getting involved, you've missed the curve. In the sense where like if you look at run clubs, now when brands are now hosting their own run club, I feel like as someone just I want to start a run club with the idea like you want it to be something to do things, get collaborations kind of thing, you've kind of missed the curve because brands are doing it themselves.
Especially if they haven't if it wasn't in the archetype before.
Yeah.
Where they're trying to force it into their package as part of something to get attention from more brands or get better products or like exclusive running products, for example, from like brands, and I guess from an individual level as well, it's like kind of missed the mark.
Yeah, you've missed it still. Yeah.
But there's still pockets. Don't get me wrong.
Course,
There's always still pockets, especially where like you're in an area where it's not as prevalent.
Of course.
But yeah.
But if I'm going to generalize, I feel like you've missed the mark.
Yeah. Some people have literally hit the ground running, and others are playing catch up. They're now on lap 50, and you're just warming up.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone's journey is different, you know.
Facts.
Speaking of hitting the ground running,
from January to June,
from January to June,
or January to mid-July. Half year.
Half year.
Julie.
Half of 366 because it was a leap year, no?
Was it? I can't remember.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Is it? Who knows?
Fair.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It's been a great year so far.
It has been.
Been interesting.
I remember before last December, there was that picture. I don't know why, but this picture's imprinted in my brain of these are the shoes these are the Jordans that will drop for 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see what has come out so far, what's rumored to come out. In general, just terms of not necessarily Jordan, like other brands, what other people have had. Air Max Day was interesting. So yeah, let's start off with January, hitting the ground running. The shoe that Michael has got on. We're not necessarily going by dates, guys. We're going by what we thought was significant in the month and what we liked in the month. January, just come back from Ghana, and
Bolu picked up a pair of
you two
Lorenz.OG
both picked up a pair of
Air Max 95s.
I do feel like, personally, January there was only two shoes that kind of held weight for me, which were the Lorenz.OG Air Max 95s. Just with the fact that it got me outside again.
Fair.
I can't complain.
Fair.
You got me outside. I was running. I ran with my ankle broke. I still ran for shoes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was not only did I just run for a shoe, it was a very good shoe. Very obviously we enjoy Lorenzo's work.
Lorenzo, a great exhibition.
Exactly.
That came with it. Wish I was able to see it. But
yeah.
Security.
Yeah.
Security.
But hey,
We move.
one of many.
Yeah.
So there'll be more on the way, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
man. Big up
And bigger and better.
Big up Lorenzo. Big up
Jeffrey,
Bradley,
Bradley, Fowler,
big up all the man
Garcia,
there. Exactly.
everyone involved. Shout out everybody,
They really made history on that day.
honestly.
100%, man. My next shoe for Jan is the Salehe Bembury New Balance.
Keep me
96.
hot.
Yep.
Especially with the
the whole
situation that
yes.
took place around Moses
Yeah.
and London City Club.
Oh yeah, that was
fun.
then.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Good time. And that was a strong release as well.
Yeah. That's what really solidified my agenda.
On the 1906s.
1906 are gonna, as I said, heat be hot. 1906 are gonna be hot this year, and I feel like the trend has continued.
And then we kind of fly into February.
Yeah.
And there were some acquisitions and takeovers. You saw the shift of CLOT.
Yeah,
Real big shift from Nike.
Yeah.
After
To
so
Adidas.
many iconic shoes with Nike.
So many Air Forces.
So many Air Maxes.
yeah,
So many Dunks.
yeah.
And then they just shifted gears and said, yeah, we're going to go into reverse and just go back to Adidas.
Yeah.
That was a bit interesting.
Lots in
We
reverse.
can't really say
We're just gonna
Okay,
switch. We're gonna
maybe
switch
maybe they
lanes.
lanes.
switch
Yeah.
lanes, switch lanes.
lanes.
Go from the fast lane to the middle lane.
No.
sorry. I'm trying to make an agenda. My
I
bad.
know. We're trying to stop the agenda.
But no, yeah, they switched lanes.
Calculating their route and it
Yeah.
had to come off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Switch off the A406.
What do you know about A4?
No. Being on the M1. Quick
But yeah.
and yeah, they switched over and launched the CLOT Adidas campaign with the Superstar.
Yeah. I think February was the white colorway.
You know my agenda, bro. Like, I'm not,
Yeah, it was
it's
the
not
way.
gonna stop.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, they switched over.
Bro, you can put me in front of the Adidas CEO. I will not stop saying the superstar needs to
Beyond, Bolly's got a word for you still.
bury it.
I said
Put it
Bjorn
in the
versus Bolu.
Can you
ground,
imagine?
bro? That's just me. That's just me personally.
They can't bury their identity.
It's not. It shouldn't be your identity.
Wow, it already is though.
No, there's more than that. What would you say is Nike's identity?
The Air Force One,
What about you?
Air Max One as well.
Exactly. There's more than one.
Yeah, but it wasn't their fault. That's why they have the Samba, the Gazelle, and the Superstar, and Stan Smith.
Put the superstar away and let's focus on all the others that are evidently pushing your brand right now.
Yeah,
But,
but-
you know, that's not the topic of the conversation.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's
man.
get back to it.
Let's get back to it.
Let's get back to it.
We also had,
Yeah, we also had the Chinese New Year's.
yeah,
I think that the Chinese New Year
Edge
Edge
of One Lows.
Yeah. Great shoe.
Steady.
I think it was the greenish with the burgundy
Yeah.
red.
So yeah,
With
and
the
then
gold hits.
It's a one low. I will never be there in reality.
But you can
I can appreciate the shoe.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was a very good shoe. I really
Yeah,
liked
yeah.
I
it.
appreciate the shoe.
Really liked it.
ooh,
Go on.
before we, I mean, we switched away from Adidas, but let's go back.
Yeah, cool.
Because
Yeah.
that was when we saw the first official AE1, I believe.
Yeah, I think that was the first colorway that we saw.
Or at least the one that really piqued our interest. I don't know,
Yeah.
because I think it was being rumored at the end of last year, no?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And then maybe we might have had one release end of last year, but I think it really got into its stride.
One release end of last year, but
It really hit its stride this year.
Yeah, February was the first time everyone was like, "Oh, what's this?"
Yeah, and 81, Anthony Edwards has been like an amazing mascot for the shoe.
He put the Timbals and his shoe on his shoulders,
On his back and said,
just
"Yeah, we're
started
fighting."
balling.
Yeah, so
Respected it.
Yeah, a strong one.
Yeah.
We also had the Nocta Air Zoom Drive.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay, you know.
I feel like that one hasn't really taken off as well as.
Seems like more of a golf shoe or like just like
Yeah.
that kind of like, you know, dad crap.
Yeah.
But a shoe that did take off, undefeated Nike Terra Humara.
Yes.
I think I got a really good reception. It was a really if you know kind of shoe.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
And I liked what they did with the colorways. I think
Yeah.
all of them overall were really
Two
strong.
different
I think there were 3.
2 or 3 different colors.
Yeah, because they had the green, the black, and then the whitish sandy colorway, I believe. So yeah.
Great shoe, and I guess we can now fall into the heavy hitters.
Well, I mean, just before, because back in the February, pre-launch, we got the Supreme nod
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
on the Air Max DM.
Yeah.
Because we got the black launch.
Yeah.
And we also saw the F&F silver colorway.
Yeah, that thing debuted.
That Clint debuted on the story.
Clint, yeah.
Yeah. Also saw him out in Paris. I forgot to
Yeah.
mention. Yeah, serious launch. People were already like, oh my gosh, silver billet vibes.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one is the one.
yeah.
And it turned up your friend and the family like
Yeah.
a couple days later.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like we're really using Clinton milk shoes. Oh, they still are.
They were pulling every single lever they could to say, yeah, Supreme, Clint, touch points, Ronaldo.
Yeah. Ronaldinho. Yeah. Man had him traveling up
Took it to Brazil.
Man to Fabrizio.
Can you imagine?
To Brazil to just broken shoe
Can you
deals
imagine?
with all
So
of them.
here we go.
Yeah, crazy man.
And then in the following month of March, we saw the launch of the. We're going back to February still. It's February.
You've missed something.
My bad. I'm sorry. Take us back.
Do you wanna talk about what we missed in February?
I'll go with the one before that one. One that I actually liked. The Jound New Balance Gore-Tex in 3 different colorways. The like
The 2002 Rs.
yeah. No, yeah, the 2002 Rs. Yeah,
I wasn't a fan. I'm gonna be quite frank. I wasn't a fan.
Are you talking about the grey and then the green one?
yeah,
Yeah, the green one was nice.
yeah. I feel I liked them.
Right.
But it's nice, but it's just that we've seen this before.
Decent shoe.
It was. I'm not mad at it, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Decent shoe. But yeah, Bolu and me are both talking about. If we're talking about Gore-Tex, and we're talking about UK weather.
Okay. So
A shoe that's not Gore-Tex, but a shoe that's leather.
true. Missed that one for
A
sure.
shoe that I'm wearing right now.
And
We
a
got
shoe
the
that I
bread
copped.
for
You did.
reimagined.
Yeah.
But see how you skipped over it because it didn't matter. Rest my case.
Okay.
Nah,
Anyway,
this is your fault.
Air Jordan 4 bread reimagined.
Yeah. Great shoe.
Hear
Great
it.
adaptation. When they say reimagined, this is what we mean. We're not talking about that stupid royal suede BS.
Okay, fine.
We're talking about
Talk your
these type
No.
of reimagined.
Yeah.
If you're gonna reimagine something, reimagine it in a better
For
likeness.
beat. Tune, tune.
I can appreciate the fact that it is very much reimagined and it does suit the UK weather
Yeah.
a lot more.
They said, we got this, we're giving this to you.
That durability went up by like
Yeah,
times 10
yeah.
quickly.
So yeah, great shoe.
All of a sudden, I look at my collection and it's like, this could come out today, every day.
Yes.
It's actually really bad.
A black shoe for everyday use.
Literally, with a bit of dash of colour.
Yeah, man. Great shoe. So happy that I bought it. Michael, verdict? You happy?
I'm happy.
Bolu, you should
Serves
get
me
it.
quite well.
Yeah, very,
I'm happy with
Very
this
effective
side.
crepe.
very effective.
Do you know why I'm happy on this side?
Go on.
Because Jason Mark provided us with the repel spray.
So we don't have to worry about the weather in our shoes.
Not even the slightest.
Fair play, Bully. Fair play.
Hero week.
That's also, sorry, just to round this off, where we started to see in Pegasus 2K5.
Yes. Good shoe. Black and pink was the
Yeah.
CDG collab, no?
No,
that was
it's
in line.
just-
That was in
yes,
line.
yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was a strong GR.
Exactly.
Strong
Very
GR.
good GR.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a great way to, I guess, end of Feb in this case.
Then you enter March.
Enter
The loud brothers on the block towards the end who are
like it's March
Air
Madness.
Max Day. You have basketball going off, March Madness.
Yeah.
And we kind of stepped into a place where we knew the inevitable was on the way.
Yeah.
But before we got there, people still wanted to get some stuff off. So we got the eggplant foam posit ones.
Yeah.
Can't complain,
Wasn't mad at those.
even in slice.
We got the Lionel Messi Adidas Samba.
Yeah.
Can't complain. It's not my fave.
Hey man.
I'm not mad.
Hey man.
Let's give Mizzy a shoe.
It's messy.
Hey man.
Yeah.
And his little boot.
Literally.
Range. Trophy room Air Jordan 1 lows. I can't say I was impressed.
Even
I also
size.
can't say I was disappointed. It was just okay.
It was it.
It was okay.
You only don't like it because it was a low. If it was a high, you'd have loved it.
No, I don't think so though.
I don't think I would have loved it because it wasn't really like the one from last year. Last year? 3-4 years ago.
2 years
2
ago.
years ago.
2 years ago,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you know what it was? If it was just literally the first one, as in the high, and they cut it to a low, but it would have been all over it.
I don't
Just
think
higher
so.
stock numbers.
But he doesn't do
I
lows.
don't like
So
lows. Lows don't work with me. Even
Oh,
slice.
they would have been hard as lows though. Just,
I feel like
just
I would have
me being frank.
It would have been like the Chinese New Year's ones that I would have appreciated the shoe.
Fair,
but
fair.
It just wouldn't be for me.
Fair. Okay.
But you know what shoe was for me?
go on.
Air Max DNs.
Okay.
They were for me.
Hear it. Black and violet launch.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Sneakers exclusive.
Incredible.
don't know why.
The red into the red,
The efflorescence.
the palette
Yeah.
that we had in the episode. If you guys haven't seen the episode, make sure you go watch the Air Max DN episode. Super special one.
Yeah,
Incredible.
man.
That's a shoe.
Yeah.
That's
Great
a
shoe.
shoe.
Especially that colorway, great colorway.
Yeah.
We can't forget the ones that we have as well.
Yeah.
Blue and white.
Blue and white,
and
and
white.
then black and white.
Yeah.
Amazing shoes. I'm not gonna lie.
Quickly to move on to a shoe that's not so great. That Volt 86 Air Max 1.
Fairs, man.
I mean, we know why they did it. Obviously, the significance to do with when they released the anniversary Air Max 1 of 2016.
Yeah, with the Volt.
With the Volt, but with
Red.
the red. Anniversary red instead of this being the blue. Yeah, we're all not fans of the 86s, so I guess we could say that wasn't really for us.
We had a very divisive shoe as well.
Go on.
In the Fear of God Athletic ones.
Yes.
Yeah,
Incredibly divisive.
Still divisive.
To this day.
I still don't enjoy it.
I like it.
But you haven't bought it. So
Yeah.
where do you really stand?
But whoa, what's going on? We all know that we can just like a shoe.
I know. I
That
know.
was so saucy.
The thing is, here we're about results.
Oh, is it?
Is that what we're doing?
And putting money where your mouth is.
Is it?
Alright.
Okay.
So if you really enjoy it,
Okay.
you should buy it.
Okay. Okay. This is what we're doing.
But we also had a shoe that caused some controversy.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Not
did.
amongst us, but amongst the internet.
Yep.
Go on.
Between a certain Ronnie Fag and a certain James Whitner in terms of the KITH times New Balance
Yeah.
1906Rs.
Yeah.
Strong shoe.
All I'm gonna say is, no matter the controversy, it's a 1906R. A win is a win.
Not a win's a win.
A
Oh
win
my
is a
days.
win.
Strong shoe.
Very strong shoe, man.
Yeah. I'm not mad at the colours.
Head to head, I think we said that the fives just picked them because the Dawn fives, the black fives are better than the black
Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
So it just about leveled out.
You know the thing is, remember when we went to Selfridges and we were with Harry
Yeah.
and he saw it? He went
Yeah.
and bought him like the day after.
Is it?
Yeah. On a
Fair.
brand. So we went to Selfridges. Was it the KITH store? In
Yeah,
Selfridges?
yeah.
And then I saw the dusk pair. Well, dusk pair of the 1906s. I was like, obviously, this is a great shoe.
The black burgundy.
Expressing,
Yeah.
This is a very great shoe. And he's like, oh, he didn't even know they dropped.
Fair.
And then day after, he's like, oh yeah, I couldn't get them out of my head. Had to buy
Told you
them.
guys we're influencers.
Yeah,
Hey,
we gotta
man.
do what we gotta do. We influence in the streets, dog.
Yeah.
One purchase at a time.
Yeah.
Bolu, turn on your Wi-Fi, please. It's gone off. Sorry. Because I know Michael's about to speak. I had to get that in there.
And then so another jam-packed month
We in.
takes us into the month of April.
Yeah.
And I think, guys, this is where we really started to see some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Eater.
Because JFG decided to flex his muscle. From the celery archives, we got
Slow, the celery archives.
the JFG New Balance 1000s in two colorways. celery, and then that kind of white pair. Strong shoes. Personally, I was a fan of both. If we have to say the best shoe that's come out so far this year,
Yeah.
I'm saying that celery looking pair, the Skepta reminiscent pair.
Yeah.
That's the pair I'm putting my money on for shoe of the half year so far.
Shoe of the half year.
It's early. It's early, I know. It's a New Balance, I know. But we're here to talk about shoes that are strong. And I think that shoes was a strong shoe.
Yeah, I feel like in our opinion, in all of our, I feel like it's a collective, Bolu.
Number one.
Number one.
I don't know if it's number one.
I mean, we can still revisit this towards the end of the episode.
No,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I like that. I like the cojones you put on that because if you think about
So I was
it,
just gonna side
roll
with you,
over
man.
and agree.
no, in terms of like obviously 1,000 a silhouette that has come back out
This year,
this year, we haven't seen or really heard from it
for a while.
for a while. To come out with such a good collab. Obviously, how that it dropped. You have your new marquee signing, Dave, dropped the original...
The small snippet video.
The small snippet video
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
original OG colorway.
GR in silver.
Yeah. And then we have... was it JFG, the pinkish one that we were talking about?
Yeah.
Was that JFG as well?
JFG was, so there was a white and like a sort of, it was a very light pair.
Yeah.
And then there was also the deeper pair, which was a kind of iridescent mixed with like a black sole.
Sorry, it was AOD.
Oh yes, that was a little bit later though.
Yeah.
we'll get
Yeah,
But
we'll get
it's
there.
just, it all adds to it.
Yeah, adds to the allure of the shoe. you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And obviously, people, the design inspiration, some people are saying 97s. Some other people, you said the Oswegos for this AOD color, which I see.
A little, yeah.
But yeah, even the picture that was used to drop for the JFG pair, the black and the obviously the celery. Obviously, it's not celery, but that colorway. Yeah, I just like it. I like what you said there. I feel like it could be very good for sneaker of the half year. Obviously, retros are a given, but something different, something new, especially from what New Balance are doing, kind of gives them credit for the run that they've been on the past couple of years. And Bolu, as I know you like the 1906 are, so it's like the silhouettes that they've brought out, let's give them something for the work that they've put in. So yeah, I feel like 1000 is a great shout.
Yeah.
So yeah, OG 1000s, JFG 1000s that came out in April. What else came out in April?
We had a shoe that I was I loved, but I felt like I was a hype beast for loving. Was the hidden NY ASICS?
Yeah.
Hype beast.
Yeah.
Hype beast.
But this is the thing though.
Not mad at you, just letting you know.
No, like, and I get it. Like, even Mark said, like, no, like, it's hype beast that you like it. I was like, you know what? I accept it.
That's fine.
But I like the shoe.
The green and white pair, yeah.
Yeah.
White
Maybe
and
it's because it's green.
ASICS. You could just get a GR.
But is there a GR
Yep.
in that same, like, green and white?
I mean, not that exact green. It's more like a foresty green.
That's the thing. Like, I really liked the green.
That's
and I
the
felt
thing.
like with the H on the side.
That was so political.
I was like, am I a hype beast? Because
No,
that's what
not
I'm
the
liking.
H.
You know what I mean? Because I'm liking the logo for the
He said
brand.
he saw the ACW. He saw the ASICS. He said, all of a sudden,
I like the shoe.
No.
it looks a little different to me. I might have to invest.
As Michael said, now you speak my language. Now you speak my language. Yeah, so hidden, go on.
Sorry, no, go on.
No, hidden ASICS Joe NYC. Let's just elephant in the room. Let's get onto it. The shoe on the table also came out April on my birthday. Big up Travis. Me and Travis, same birthday. Obviously dropped these shoes on our birthday. 30th of April, gang. My G. Have you guys seen the Rick Rubens that he's dropped recently?
Yeah. But
What?
I've heard there's political information about that as well.
Yeah, go on.
I'm not gonna lie, bigging up a celeb for being born the same day as you is like commenting my bro under like Skepta's post. It just gives that same
Yeah,
it
it's
smells
true.
the same way, bro.
Right.
That's why, I've stopped commenting under people's posts, man. Because it's like, I actually don't know. Like, it's weird, if that makes sense.
I mean, I guess it's like it's the way you see it.
Yeah.
If you see it as you're just supporting from a distance, then it might not be as.
We like shoes. If it's a product picture, I'm not gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But if it's just someone posing like, and you don't know them like that, like.
Yeah, it's not like what's it gonna do? But yeah, so that was really left fulfilled.
Going back to shoes.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped a shoe.
Yes.
A guy called Drake.
Ish.
Yeah, I don't know why you hesitate to say Drake.
Well, because
It's
we had our conversation, innit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
About Nocta and the connections, but
Yeah.
we know Nocta is attached to Drake.
Yeah.
We know the brands are coinciding.
Yeah.
And the Hot Step 2 dropped.
Great feedback on that post. Yeah.
And the Hot Step
On
2
TikTok,
dropped.
Yeah.
So in the orange colorway at first.
Yeah, Hot Step 2.
Clint also posted that shoe up on his story before it dropped, and then it dropped.
Yeah.
Also dropped the white colorway. Other colorways haven't dropped just yet, but I feel like they're in the works or on the way. What did you guys think of that in hindsight? Are you still as staunchly against it as you were when it dropped, or have your opinion softened towards the shoe a little bit?
It's cool. It's just not for me.
Okay.
The shoe reminds me of like, do you know the motorcyclists when they're wearing the full gear?
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like a motorcyclist outfit.
Fair,
Fairs.
Like the shoe is just so inflated and bumpy.
right?
But I like the fact that it was first debuted in such and the total orange, like the bright orange colorway.
Yeah.
It got a lot of people talking about it, and I like the way that they did it. Obviously, they did the same with the Nocta merch in terms of seeding it to influencers. They did the same thing with the shoes. That's how we first saw the shoe come
facts.
out. So yeah, I liked that. But apart from that, yeah, the shoe's not really for me. Obviously, they had the chrome hits, which we've known Drake for doing since the Jordan retros. So I guess that continuation is all right. But yeah, Bolu, what were you gonna say?
The more I saw the orange in person, the more I liked the shoe.
Okay.
It's not like I like the shoe. I think it's a good shoe, and I also think it's actually better because at first I remember I was saying it, the white. I prefer the white to the orange, but now seeing it a lot more frequently, like the orange is clear of the white one. I feel like it being so bright and so out there works for the silhouette so much.
Yeah.
Because the silhouette is not like a standardized or like normal silhouette.
Yeah.
We might as well get into it.
Yeah. Go on.
So
Yeah.
we had the Air Max 180 return.
Yes,
That
we
was interesting. Sold out really quickly.
Yeah.
People thought it would sell out slower because they thought it would be higher stock.
Yeah.
They thought it would be around for longer. It wasn't. Sold out in DSM. Sold out in the boutique retailers. Sold out on Nike.
I remember seeing KITH's story where I think it sold out everywhere, but there was like a couple pairs left elsewhere, and it was a whole thing, a community thing of, rah, bro, this shoe is still here. Why don't you go and check this website? It's just cute to see. So it's, yeah, the shoe.
There's
yeah.
wholesome moments.
Yeah, so it adds to the story of the shoe. Yeah.
May we had Big Smoke
Yeah.
pop up with the Skepta Forevers.
Yeah.
Good shoe.
Good crep there.
Gen release and friends and family.
Gem
Yeah.
pop.
Yeah.
It was good to see him come out with a shoe.
Yeah.
The friend of the family, by the way, has also now become the DSM exclusive.
Oh yeah. I saw
So
that,
yeah.
The green pair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still prefer the Gen Pop one though.
Hear it.
Personally, I think.
Yeah, it's nice to see him have shoes that actually come out. Hopefully we see. I mean, I feel like it's going to be a trend now. Now people have left Nike. Hopefully Dave has something coming up at New Balance. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, it's good to see him drop a shoe. We've seen through his SK.scope, we've seen other I think it's the same silhouette, just different colors.
Same silhouette, different colors, but also another silhouette.
Yeah.
And a more like kind of like boot sort of terrain kind of vibe.
Yeah. So it'll be
that is
interesting to
slated,
see
yeah.
that drop, especially how much boots are in around this time.
Going from one collab to another.
Go on.
We have from one artist to another.
Go on.
They both work together, and now J Balvin has released the Air Jordan 3 Rio in May.
Yes.
Not my favorite one.
Yeah, I preferred the what's the other color called?
Medallion Sunset.
Yeah.
Medallion Sunset. That's the one. I preferred that one way more. But I think I just prefer the canvas. But I like the continuity of the two shoes.
Definitely.
Keeping that same gradient.
And it's a really nice shoe. Like, regardless of all opinions, it's actually a really nice shoe from J Balvin, and hopefully it's a sign of more to come. I don't know if things change in his design language, or like he works with a slightly different person, or like that kind of stuff. But These are really appealing
I
from
just
his
hope
entry
he
point.
goes onwards and upwards from those horrible twos.
I can't blame him for the twos because the twos was a story that Nike was pushing at the time.
Yeah.
So
With that
I
flipping-
don't even know what the twos are right now.
Light up, tongue. Just get a grip.
I also
Is this
hope-
McDonald's?
I also hope he goes onwards and upwards, specifically to the next number up, number 4, and use that,
We'll see. We'll see.
that heel tabish vibe.
Could be a vibe.
Heel as well.
Could be a vibe.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
If you need some cads, I got you.
One that Michael introduced us to, we had a Pata Harachi.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
The Nike running. That actually dropped towards the end of April, but I think I brought it on the pod in May.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a good one. Comfy one.
Yeah.
Different. Pegasus sole. Harachi upper.
Yeah.
But it was a nice blend of the two for a running shoe, I think.
Yeah.
To keep up the hype, we have two of our big hitters for the year, which we will probably end up seeing at the end of the year, which dropped. Firstly, we had the Canary Air Jordan 1 lows, the Travis Scott Canary Air Jordan 1 lows.
Sorry, when you said 2 heavy hitters, I thought you were talking about 2 different shoes.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you, because that was not a heavy hitter
That
in my
was
opinion.
Yeah. I didn't think you were talking about that one. Wait.
No.
Okay, cool. Is it... Okay.
The other one is the Futura.
Were you not thinking of the Uni Blue and the Futura?
I was thinking of the Uni Blue. And I was
What
thinking of
Uni
the
Blue?
Futura.
Yeah, same.
And
That's what I was
even more so the Racer Leo
Yeah.
Nike SB Dunk.
thinking. Okay, yeah.
I personally
What Uni Blue?
the University Blue 4.
Oh,
That's the heavy hitter. Well, and even that, the delivery of it meant that conversations detracted from the weight of the shoe.
Yeah.
The Canaries, it just felt like, because you know what? Like I said, we predicted the Canaries accidentally. I was like, what if he just tries a yellow Jordan 1 because he's done the yellow Jordan 6?
Remind us of that.
Oh, that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to remind you when I score points. And I was like, why not?
Yeah.
And now seeing it come out, I like the color usage. I just don't like the shoe. And maybe it's difficult for me because I like Travis Jordan 1s in the way it's mechanically engineered. I actually really like the way it looks. I just can't get into the Canary vibe.
It's not it.
Interesting, but I'm not gonna bring it up.
Right.
Yeah, and then next we have the Futura. The
Yes.
Futura Dunk Low.
Yes.
Finally.
Loud one.
Yeah, loud one.
Definite.
We've been waiting to see a Futura collab for a while.
Yeah, for a hot minute now.
Yeah. So
In terms of
it's-
dunks again, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. I think the last notable one that I speak about regularly is the whole Off-White
Off-White
thing
Futura, yeah.
that never really happened.
Yeah.
I think it was FNF. It never really debuted. So yeah, it's good to see that Futura come out. Obviously, the blue being the general and the red being the FNF pair. Next, I want to get into another SB Dunk low that Michael was talking about, the Racer Leo Nike SB Dunk.
I actually really enjoy that shoe.
Yeah, that mix of the pink with
And
the
and
blue.
grey and the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful shoe. Beautiful. That's a Percy.
Yeah.
If that doesn't get like, because obviously we're halfway through the year.
Yeah.
And we know we're about to enter the business end as you
Yeah.
described. So some real heaters could come out of the blocks.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy that shoe.
They're
I really
on-
enjoy that shoe.
They're on Depop for £60. Size 9, brand new.
Really?
one?
Yeah.
The race. Hey man, you know sometimes some shoes get slept on, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
No, I'm not saying it as a thing. Like,
No, I know you're not. I'm just saying. But I enjoy them.
I remember when Michael, you picked up. I think was it you that picked? No, it wasn't. Yeah, there's some shoes that fall on the radar. Like I don't know if you guys remember the coconut milk Vomeros.
Yeah.
They're like the beige Vomero with the blue.
Yeah.
And even
So-
the burgundy one that we always keep talking about.
Yeah,
like they just
exactly.
kind of just heaters. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
just
the,
heaters.
The Attack on Titan Vomero. That's what I'm gonna
LOL.
call it. Yeah, there's a lot of shoes that fall under the radar, but that's good. That's how shoes are supposed to be.
100%, man.
And to last but not least, May.
You mean June?
No. Last but not
Oh,
least, May.
last thing for me. Oh
For
yeah,
May.
yeah.
Yeah.
The wow, sorry, it's
Industry or in the
reimagined.
streets.
Industry or in the streets.
Air Jordan
Industrial,
4, industrial,
Georgetown,
military.
military, blue,
Every time, every time.
Air Jordan 4.
Yeah, historical one.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for a hot minute.
You know what? It's interesting because
I don't care that you broke your elbow. Sorry.
Because like obviously you guys know like I was only really interested in getting the OG colours again.
Yeah.
But now that I have it, it's not moving me the way
because it's reimagined.
Yeah.
Well, not that.
It's just that
it's just like the fascination you had on getting them would have been satisfied if you got them in 2020.
100%.
But the fact you had to wait till 2024 to get them,
and it's not even like,
and you got bills.
It's not even like the 2012 pair that I was kind of using as my reference. But I can't wait to get this.
Yeah.
If it's, I'll pull off when we get this. Like it's.
The colours changed.
Yeah.
The colour blocking has changed a bit.
you know what's funny?
The shoe's found itself now. Like
Yeah,
it's on a different vibe. Like
You lost your
it
best
stopped
eater.
smoking. Now it does vape. Like
Oh my gosh.
What?
It basically said the shoes changed. You
Yeah.
changed.
You changed.
But no, I was gonna say it's funny. I feel like we're all on our like second or third wear of the shoe,
yeah,
which is quite funny.
This is my second wear.
really.
Third. This is my third wear. Third wear.
Of the bread 4.
Yes.
It's cap.
How?
What?
Third.
Yeah.
I feel like you wear it so much more often.
I don't. I don't wear force to work.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I don't like my most regular work shoe.
Jordan 5.
No, not even anymore.
Or the Docs.
Docs, all vapor waffles. I don't know why I've been wearing vapor waffles a lot recently.
Vapor waffles.
I think it's because the it's a lot more warmer. So yeah, I've been wearing vapor waffles a lot.
Fair.
But yeah, I don't really wear fours. Like even me wearing it today, my feet's like oh
But these are comfy though.
yeah, but it's snug comfy,
Right.
which I don't mind.
You feel like you got them a bit tight?
Yeah. No, it's a tad bit tight, but with wear it's gonna get better. This is only my third wear, so
Fair.
it's like it's going to get better. I just
Fair.
need to. It's teething.
Okay, cool. Then in between May and June, I think that's when we got the drop of the Wales Bonner Millennium,
Okay.
along with her tracksuit set and also some more Sambas that she dropped. I enjoyed the Sambas. There was a brown pair that dropped.
Okay.
I think I saw a white pair drop, and then the Millennium dropped as well. And I think, in my personal opinion, I really liked all of them. For some reason, I haven't really like made the push to cop a Wales Bonner shoe, but I think the time's coming soon.
Okay.
I feel like the
Some
way
Sambas.
maybe,
Oh, so the gentrified Michael. That's crazy.
but like this is the thing. Like
Sambas are nice though.
they like hers are actually really nice.
Sambas
You
are
know,
really good, man.
Well,
it's
support
just
black businesses.
amen. And talented people.
Yeah,
but yeah, like
that's true.
I enjoy what she does, like from a design standpoint, and I feel like it's not that far away from what I currently wear. Might be a bit flatter, but I can survive with that. You know, just a bit more swag. That's what it is.
Pretty boy swag.
Then we get to June,
Yes.
and Nike decided to pull out some new classics in terms of the Air Max Plus TN Tiempo, which I saw today, and they actually attached the
Oh, you can remove the tilt a bit.
yeah. So it's actually just the TN with an
Oh, is it?
attached
Yeah.
sleeve hood thingy,
Oh, okay. I didn't
drop
know
top. So you can just take off the drop top, and then it's a TN again. So I was like, oh, that's kind of underwhelming. Thought it was attached.
that. Yeah.
Kind of changes the vibe a little bit for me. But yeah,
Another underwhelming. Pharrell Human Races. Sorry, just need to put that out there.
It's fine.
Very,
Fair.
very underwhelming.
fair.
Don't know what's happening there.
I
I
was
feel like
nowhere
he's too
near
busy at
being
LV,
involved.
and he's just like, oh, hey guys, here's some designs. I said, here's my leftover beats.
So here's my leftover beats.
We have the Huff Air Max ones,
Yeah.
which have dropped.
They're interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that. I saw them today.
Yeah, re-release.
Well, I went to the end store and I
Yeah.
saw them in the store.
oh, were they there?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't see them.
and it's like a cracked leather grey
Yeah,
with the Volt ticks,
yeah, Volt, purple, and orange.
and then Volt on the half text on the
Yeah.
tongue of the shoe. Really interesting. I don't know
I'm not
what
really
I don't know
too
what I
much a
feel
fan
about
of it.
them,
Yeah.
but again, I haven't really established how I feel about MX1s.
Oh, okay.
I feel like some MX1s will draw me in, like Pat Collab, for example. But others, I'm not sure about. So, but they're cool to look at.
So you only like collab Air Max ones? Come on, hype beast.
I don't really wear inline Air Max ones. I'm not going to come in front.
I'm on Michael's side with that, to be fair.
I'm not going to come in front.
And plus, I feel like the Pat Air Max ones are actually a whole different caliber.
Yeah.
The waves just changed the lexicon of the shoe.
Yeah.
Genuinely levels.
All of a sudden, the shoe was English, but now it's from Georgia. Cavastalia.
The shoe got
The thing is, I get what it means. What the hell does that mean?
Hey man,
The shoe-
now it's just a little bit foreign.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of culture to it.
You know.
Oh wait a second, you got waves now.
you got a new job. All of a sudden, it's making more money.
Wait, all of a sudden,
It
there's
got waves.
niggas in the Spanish team. I thought, yo, we're racist.
Now you're taking it too far. Because if I now come and say Senna, they'll say I'm a bad guy. So let's not take it there. Yeah. So and then
Now
continuing.
Monto is playing for Italy. Sorry.
The Air Force One linen made a lot of noise across
Yeah.
OGs. I don't know if I was personally on side with the shoe.
Should
I
we put some
appre-
emojis the last time?
I appreciated the execution of it, and I liked the way it looked, but I don't know what it was about it. I wasn't chasing
You
it.
know what? It doesn't connect with us.
Yeah,
Some shoes are just not for us. And
Yeah.
yeah,
that is okay.
That's the great thing about sneakers. It's somebody for everybody.
yeah.
Some people are gonna hate the Cortez 95s.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna love the Cortez 95s. Some people are gonna hate the linens. Some people are gonna be, oh my gosh, this is the best thing since sliced bread.
Which is what Rennie Fag said in no few words.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's the great thing about it. Speaking of another great shoe, the Nina Chanel Air Jordan 3 that we talked
shout out
about
Nina
last week.
Chanel.
Bigger up each and every time.
The drop was peak though, but
Yeah.
shout out Nina Chanel.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
shoe
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AstroTurf on the, I'm joking. That
It's,
green-
it's funny how like things like that in the UK we look at it like and we'll be like that and
Yeah.
there's a whole different meaning for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because of like regional differences.
Yeah. What else do we have for June?
Rufus.
Yeah, the Rufus.
Super comfy.
Yeah.
Now there's three colorways out.
I think that's incorrect. The
Go on.
Rufus came out in May.
I
Yeah, the
think-
first one came out in
yeah,
May.
first one came out in
because we
May.
had the green one drop in May. No, the brown one. Sorry,
brown
brown
ones
and
in May.
the brown ones, then the green, and now we have the black. Present day.
But regardless, the ACG Rufus is a cool one. I'm not mad.
Not mad at it. We also had the rifts.
Yes.
A little surprise comeback of the Air Rifts.
The
This
BM
guy.
shoes are
I
back.
knew you were gonna say it, bro.
Take it easy.
Black man. Big up BMs.
So we had a return of the rifts.
BMWs.
Right. M3s.
Go on.
Yeah. Interesting. People are liking them. I think I don't personally buy into the hype of rifts,
Not for you.
but they've never connected with me. And it's up basically through the last 6 months of shoes.
Yeah.
Some real heaters, some really strong storylines,
Yeah.
and some really well established faces. Like Nina Chanel coming into the fold, really nice to see.
Yeah.
JFG cementing himself as one of the best collaborators at New Balance
really
right now and in the general space. Again, amazing to see.
100.
Half coming from the archives with another 3-pointer. Amazing to see. Who else we got there?
Hopefully, new
Real Lil.
Lorenz coming soon.
Yes,
Yeah,
hopefully.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we've been in our interview with Jeffrey. He did let us know that there are more on the way, or there
Yeah.
is more on the way. So
Yeah.
There's a little
when and
something,
where
something.
we need to wait and see and find out, but we will be there
Yeah.
somehow
Yeah.
by the internet or in person. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
And who knows who might be on the way for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
We just know it's gonna be a wild ride. It's gonna be a lot of heaters.
Ashaka shoes dropping. Joking.
With who? Did y'all see some guy?
Don't entertain it.
Oh, but you know what is on the
He's gonna
way?
be probably dropping with like mischief.
As we spoke to, as I spoke to J Tips in Paris, he
Oh yes,
he
he's
launched
got shoes coming out.
his new. Obviously, he did tell us already and told the world about the Pro Grid Omni 9s,
Yes, yes,
which
yes, yes.
I think is Saucony's
Best.
strongest silhouette.
It is genuine.
But he's also got another one on the way. But I think also he's establishing his palettes, and it's nice to see him growing out as not only a collaborator, but as his individual tastes in that manner is also kind of growing out that colorway that he's using. Where in a couple of years' time, we'll look at a shoe and be like, "That's a J Tips colorway," and I'm looking forward to seeing how that journey develops and grows.
I do enjoy his reliance on but his use of pink. Like you don't
the pinks and blues,
pink and blue,
the hues that are involved in that.
You don't really see pink and blue together, and now it being so like bold and like put at the forefront of like silhouettes, and it being consistent as well.
Facts.
Even to a point where like with the hats he wears, it's pink and blue, pink pit hat with a blue brim. So it's like I am enjoying the color palette definitely.
Yeah, man, loud and proud
That way.
and I'm with it. So, guys, top 3 shoes of the half year so far. What we saying quickly for the audience? Them
New Balance 1000s.
facts. JFG colorways.
Oh,
Yeah.
about silhouette or
You can be specific if you want.
okay.
So, how about you, Eman? You start. Top 3.
Okay, I'm personally 1000s. I've said that.
You talk about the silhouette or the specific?
I'll go with the silhouette. I just feel like it's a great breakout silhouette.
Or return of.
Yeah, return of, sorry. Breakout silhouette. Return silhouette.
It's
I
been
don't know why
over
I said
20
breakout
years.
again. Huh?
It's been over 20 years. You can say
Yeah,
breakout,
but
I guess.
No,
just for the
yeah.
return silhouette. There's a lot. You guys have said it before. You said it with the DN, but there's a lot you can do with that shoe in terms of colors.
Great canvas.
Like you could, if you really wanted to, for each of the perforations or the lines going around the shoe, you could do like a 97 type of where there's different colors on the different. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with the shoe personally. I would like to say, I feel like this is one that can always be nominated, but never will be. But a Chinese New Year.
We didn't speak about the ALD 1000s, which were heaters as well.
Was that May?
No, it was June.
June.
It was June.
Okay, speak about it now. Go on.
So just quickly, obviously ALD $1 million dropped a 3-pack.
Was it 3?
Yep, black, white, and a grey.
They did a grey.
On the New Balance 1000s.
Okay.
Again, just in line with what you're saying. And I think
that.
as a drop, that was one of their best drops footwear-wise in recent times. Really, really flew very quickly. And it wasn't like a pre-order like the 650 was, which is another shoe that dropped this year. The New Balance 650R. That came in 3 colors as well. That came in the white, the orange and green, and then also the Vault green as well.
Yeah.
So 2 packs there that dropped.
Oh, yes.
And whoa. And yo, why'd you pause like that?
Yeah.
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh no, because Eman said 2 packs of arse and you looked at me. So
I
thought
did.
you
I
looked at me
heard
for
you
that.
say, "Whoa!" I was like,
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't know these.
So yeah, the 2 packs of shoes that dropped from ALD this year.
Yeah.
And I think both of them delivered in their own right. The pre-order angle was interesting for the 650s. I enjoyed the 650s in my opinion. I enjoyed the orange 650s. But I think the 1000s really did push the envelope.
Yeah.
And were fly. So sorry, back to Eman. New Balance 1000s, you were just saying as a silhouette was a good entry point. The second shoe you wanted to mention in terms of your favourite shoes this year. We need to speed this up, by the way. You're going too slow.
Yeah. Air Jordan 4 Brent Reimagines.
Wow.
Really like that shoe. Great shoe.
Right, that's your personal opinion. Stand on it.
Okay.
No, you sounded shaky. Stand on it.
No. Yeah, because I'm even thinking about number 3, to be honest.
It's not an order. It's just
Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna say for now, I'm gonna say the Rio 3s, the Rio J Balvin 3s.
that's interesting.
Stand on it.
Okay.
It's different. It's a highly anticipated shoe. I feel like those are one of those shoes where the images that came out, everyone was like, whoa, okay, this is cold. Everyone saw it and it was like, this is exactly like the images, but I was like, okay, I guess this is cold because this is exactly what this. It's not like it was a black when it came out. It was actually charcoal. So yeah, I like that one because of the gradient, that pop of color. But yeah,
Okay.
go on, Michael.
For me, my list is simple.
Go on.
It is, however, slightly imbalanced.
Go on.
I feel like we might be similar.
At number 1, supporting my brother,
Yeah.
Lorenz.OG. And his
Oh,
95 drop.
flipping hell.
That's me. Number 1. Number 2.
Lorenz.OG, good mention, strong mention. Sorry. I don't know.
Sorry, brothers.
I told you stand on business. Gotta stand on what you said, homie.
Number 2.
That was a conversation point.
The JFG 1000s, New Balance 1000s in that celery colorway. Honestly, if we put parameters in and we say that because Lorenzo's release was less than, let's say, 10,000 units, he can't be involved in the shoe of the year list.
Yeah.
That is my shoe of the year. The JFDs that follow it straight after.
Yeah.
And then off the back of that,
Same.
sticking with the 1000s is the Emilion D'Or 1000s in black. Just a Leng shoe. Not
white
too much
stitching.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
I can't lie, it was peak. It's actually
Mwah.
a peak shoe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, those are my 3.
Also, they used I think it was Absorb on the sole.
Yes, it did. Because that's the tech that's on the 1000s.
Yeah. I was like, I don't eat that one. For me, I would.
I think that's so. Sorry to cut you. I don't think it was in the original.
What the
Absorb tech.
Is it?
I think they implemented it in the new one.
I wouldn't be surprised
for comfort because
Like,
I think it's a bit newer.
I wouldn't be
Absorb
surprised.
technology.
Like, I think this silhouette came out in 1999.
Exactly.
I
So
wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
For me, I am gonna go with Lorenz.OG's 100% straight away. As a silhouette, I have to stand by the 1906.
Interesting.
Even looking at outside of this list that we've made, if you look at the GRs that's come out,
Strong
the
GRs, very strong
1906, this shoe is peak. It's actually peak. I saw 3 today. And I'm driving, bro. I'm just looking outside my window, seeing people walking in it. I was walking to the. I went to vote today. I saw Donny's in the queue wearing it. This shoe is it's a generational talent.
Fair.
This is Benzema, bro. It's not getting its flowers the way it deserves it.
So
until the end of its time, bro.
If you had to be a specific collaboration or colorway, where would you be at?
This is where it's hard because I've enjoyed the collabs. I feel like I've enjoyed the collabs that have come out this year.
But
definitely.
the GRs are just
The
really done
GRs have been so steady.
That's
It's
fair.
the GRs are as competitive as the collabs,
and that's good.
in my opinion. Yeah,
That's strong.
Even outside of the regular GRs, the Yuwu's polka dot version came out this year as well. I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, even that that's the flirting between a collab and a GR, and those they flew off as well. Weren't my particular favorite, but I was like, cool. You're touching every point with this shoe.
Another shoe I just remembered.
Go on.
Hard copy BW Armies.
What's that this year?
Oh yes, yeah, that was this year.
It's been an interesting year, guys.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting year.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of heaters. Sorry, go on.
But yeah, my third. It's hard because I want to go with the 1000s, but at the same time, I can't ignore the Skepta Forevers, the Puma Forevers.
That's a fair point as well.
I can't
That's a fair
ignore
point as
that
well.
shoe. The fact that from even just looking at the SK Scope page, seeing the
Design press behind the scenes.
exactly the fact that we all kind of came in with the idea that this is in line with a Prada America's cut, but just adapted with the chrome and all the extra bits, and it's this kind of color blocking is money, straight money.
To be fair, that shoe could probably edge the 1000, the Emilion D'Or 1000 out of my list, but it's a conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like if you had, when more colors release, that's when it will have.
Yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, that's my honorable mention though. The Air Max DNs, personally,
For
honorable
sure.
mention.
Yeah.
Supreme DNs.
Yeah.
The inlines as well.
Yeah.
Arguably, some of the inlines might have even been better than the Supreme ones.
It's not arguably. I do
That one that we had on the pod.
The red into violet, peakest one.
Peak.
And the
The
fact
white
that
into blue, peak one as well.
the fact that they were worried about that related into violet ones, they don't know how it's going to be received.
So interesting, right? But hey,
Y'all don't know, you cooked.
Should
hey.
have allowed me to receive it.
So flagrant.
Offside, red card.
Hit you on that, guys.
Red card.
Anyways,
Guys, we hope you enjoyed our conversation on the half year of shoes and also Paris Fashion Week and everything else in between. It's been a very, very interesting year so far, with a lot of heaters, a lot of collaborators, and a really strong year for inlines, if I might say so as well.
And we're only just started.
Yeah, literally, we're about to get to the business end of the year, we're about to see even more inlines. The Sunder Max slew is about to begin.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I hope you've signed up and found out your size in Sunder Maxes, because when the gravy train starts moving, it won't stop.
What
Go
recommendation
true to
would you
size.
give? Size
True to
yeah.
size. Don't go a half size down. Don't go a whole size up. Go true to size. Maybe you might be able to get away with a half size down. Maybe. But that's only if you take out the laces. For me, my first ones were half size down, and I would have appreciated a half size up. That's my advice. For the breaks.
I am so sorry, but the
Emergency
ASICS
break.
Gel Light New York Needles shoe that dropped this year, the one that
Oh, and also Kiko.
Yes.
Kiko costed. Hold on.
that one.
Kiko's ASICS have been banging, by the way. Kiko ASICS. Kiko Kostadinov. Yes.
You see, when Cassius put this on his story, I dropped my phone. I said, "Brother, I need it." So yeah, that's another honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiko
Solid.
Kostadinov. Anyway, sure. Right. I'll get there. So there, the Needles one and the Kiko collabs.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
The alternative vibes that are being brought to the Needles, to the ASICS.
Like this needles pair is a PE teacher's lost property issue.
Right.
You can go away, bro.
But
You don't see the
I think it's funny you mentioned that, because I think ASICS know their bag. They know they're different. They know they're not the usual suspect on the block. They're like the funny little cousin that's off doing random different stuff. Everyone's there being lawyers and doctors, but this cousin wants to be a professional scuba diver. That's what's going on. You got him a snorkel when he was 6, and all of a sudden he's been fixated on water.
Uncle Phelps. I want Phelps.
So they know they're different, and the collaborations speak to that and amplify that almost. And so yeah, even them as shoe creators, like, they have been making really, really interesting stuff.
100%.
But yeah, guys, thank you for tapping into today's episode.
Each and every
We
time.
appreciate you for watching.
Blessings.
We've been your hosts.
Yes, we have.
Eman, Michael, and Bolu. Be sure to follow us on social media. They will be over here or over here, depending on where Eman wants to put it in the edit. And guys, make sure,
Over your face.
right, to like, comment,
Smash that like button.
and subscribe as per usual.
Press that subscribe.
Also, let us know if you disagree with some of our picks and some of our
Please
highlights of the
write
year.
it down in the comments.
Like, we really want to know your opinions, and we want to know what you think of
If you
the
hate
shoes.
us, write it down.
Maybe not. It might not pass the vibe check on YouTube. Just saying. Maybe craft your words carefully.
Constructive criticism.
But also, guys, let us know what shoes you're looking forward to for the rest of the
Yes,
year.
definitely,
Because there's a lot of heaters on the way.
And let us know what we've missed.
Yeah, because there's a lot of shoes. A lot of crap.
I feel like there's gonna be one after the pod. We're gonna be, oh my gosh.
Yeah, how do you miss that?
Most definitely.
Yeah, facts. But guys, until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Till then, take it easy.